You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrans for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we're going to talk about Lionel Messi because, well, he finds himself in a rather interesting predicament along with his MLS team, Inter Miami, as they're going to L.A., and there's been a plead and asking towards Lionel Messi and that MLS team to not stay at a particular very high-end hotel. Why? Well, because all the employees are actually on strike. Why? They're on strike because they have been abused by hotel security? And I kid you not. There's like video, yada, yada, yada. These people have been like tackled and all kinds of things involving this hotel. Allegedly. We always got to throw allegedly on there. Also, this is something that may affect Inter Miami's team. Argentina has called up Lionel Messi for the World Cup. Now, in case you don't realize this, the Men's World Cup is coming. It is on its way. It's heading this way. And the newfound, and I mean this guy, his popularity is off the charts. It has completely changed the scope of the MLS. Now, in case you guys didn't know, and I didn't know until I started researching a couple of weeks ago for a Lionel Messi video, there are some MLS cities that have some unbelievable attendance. Okay, we're not talking about just like 6,000 or 8,000. I'm talking 30, 40, and 50,000 people showing up to these games, yes, in the United States, yes, for soccer. That's a thing. I mean, who knew, but that is a thing. So, and in Miami, the world has exploded. This was the best thing. This was the most shrewd move that Miami club could have possibly done because Lionel Messi has taken over the planet. There were the highest of end tickets for the Red Bull game up there around New York that went for over 20 grand. I mean, he's a walking on two leg phenomenon. It's unbelievable. I know somebody came through and said he's actually the biggest sports star in the world. Here in the United States, our biggest sports stars are people like Tom Brady and LeBron James. But I don't know if this guy's trying to give a run for the money or what's going on here. Lionel Messi and Inter Miami urged to not stay at a L.A. hotel by striking workers amid, quote, violent attack on employees from hotel security. As MLS team prepares for LAFC match. That's crazy. Striking workers at Santa Monica Hotel are asking Lionel Messi and his Inter Miami teammates to stay away from the establishment this weekend as the team visits LAFC. Employees at the Fairmount Miramar in Los Angeles began picketing on Wednesday, joining thousands of hotel workers across the region who have gone out on strike this summer seeking better wages amid soaring housing costs. Well, you're in California, and it's a total and complete dumpster fire out there. Pay up for your violence. I mean, that's what you get. You got Gavin Newsom. Lockdowns are coming. Mandates are coming as people just flee the entire state. It's a nightmare. It really is. And earlier this month, hotel security began, quote, violently attacking their own employees. What the hell? According to a statement from Unite Here Local 11, is that right? Unite Here Local 11? A union representing the workers. Okay, that's a union. A spokesperson from the organization told Mail Sport that the hotel had informed its employees that Inter Miami was staying there this weekend. Unite Here Local 11 released the following statement urging Messi and his team not to stay at the hotel. There's Messi Wow. There's the hotel right there, guys. Holy Jesus. Look at this place. Oh, wow. Here's the hotel security actually attacking their own employee. That's absolutely nuts. So I guess they're saying the hotel showed up out there in an effort to get them. I'm sure they did not want the employees standing outside the hotel picketing, because if you got a hotel that is that expensive, let's be honest, you got a lot of the elites coming through there, and the elites are going to get their little feelings hurt because all these people, the people that actually help keep the place going, are wanting better treatment. So I don't know. You know, this is one of those things. I'm not in that area, so I don't know all the ins and outs of it. But this is pretty wild. We have learned that Inter Miami CF and the great Lionel Messi are coming to L.A. this weekend for a match against LAFC on Sunday. Workers this morning walked out on strike at 13 hotels, including the Fairmont Miramar. The statement begins. Just 2 weeks ago, workers at the Fairmont Miramar called for a boycott of their hotel after hotel security officers were video violently attacking their own employees while they attempted to establish a picket line. Okay, so when they were trying to set up their picket line, they got, allegedly, they were getting jacked up by the security. As housekeepers, cooks, bellmen, and servers, we ask Lionel Messi and his teammates to stand in solidarity with us and stay out of the Fairmont Miramar. A spokesperson for the Unite Here Local 11 shared a video purporting to show the alleged attacks. Rooms at the plush hotel started at approximately 500 bones per night, with the price of bungalows reaching out as much as $4,499 nightly. Oh my goodness, let me get two of them. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see what this place looks like. Can I zoom in? Let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys. I mean, it's nice, I guess. It's nice. I guess I don't really need a hotel that looks like that, but that's whatever. Guests that stay at Bungalow 1 for that price will enjoy a private furnished patio. Well, that's nice. Beds designed with raw silk and cashmere bamboo. Okay, so call me crazy, but I don't necessarily need that in my hotel stay. And 2,500 square foot of space? What? Okay. My house ain't that big. The space is also equipped with 4 Samsung Smart TVs, art collections, and personalized bath amenities. My goodness, to be a sports star or a celebrity. Whether or not Messi and company stay at the hotel, they need a result in L.A. this weekend. Despite the club's League Cup win, the first trophy in club history, it is currently 10 points out of the MLS postseason race with as many games to go. Okay, so I guess I don't know enough about the league. They won a League Cup win and a trophy, but yet they haven't made the postseason. That's interesting. Okay. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to follow this, because we're going to have to find out. Are these hotel employees, is Lionel Messi going to honor this request? Or I guess it would be probably more up to the team as to whether or not they're going to honor this request. I mean, they called out Messi because he's the biggest star in the sport. But I would guess that would be up to the people involved with making the arrangements with the MLS team themselves. So I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. Lionel Messi can probably go to said people and be like, I don't want to stay there because of this bullshit going on. And I'm sure they would go, absolutely, Mr. Messi, we will have you move to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, wow. That's absolutely nuts. It's nuts that the security just just went out there and J.J. Watted everybody on the in the picket line. That's pretty wild. Now, this is something that could affect the Inter Miami team. Lionel Messi and 2 other MLS players called up by Argentina for World Cup qualifying, and this is coming very quickly. Lionel Messi was among 3 MLS-based players to be called up by Argentina on Thursday for the opening rounds of South American World Cup qualifying. Wow. Thiago Almada of Atlanta United and Alan Velasco of FC Dallas, that's just a couple hours away, were also included by coach Lionel Scaloni for games against Ecuador and Bolivia in September. I'm sure I'd call Messi up too. The 36-year-old Messi joined Inter Miami in July and has already scored 11 goals for his club. Good God. World Cup champion Argentina will take on Ecuador at home September 7th in Buenos Aires before playing Bolivia away in the Las Paz 5 days later. So that in itself is going to be something that I would assume that Inter Miami foresaw, and that was worked out ahead of time. Well, I can only come if I can be let out for the World Cup. Well, my goodness, Mr. Messi, why not? Of course. Yes, go play proudly for your country as we're printing money because you just showed up in the MLS. And that's what's happened here, folks. They are printing money over this guy right now. I mean, they gave him a shit ton of money. They are printing it back. All right? I mean, they really are. It's wild. Every game around the country that they go to, the ticket prices on that game, boom, skyrocketing for Lionel Messi. That's, you don't often see sports stars move the needle, okay? And to give you an example, the NFL, it's always been known, the shield is bigger than the player, all right? Now, the NBA, the players run the league, and that's the commissioner's fault, all right? I've always said, I don't like the players in the NBA. I don't like how they act. They got this diva attitude, yada, yada. But they've been empowered by the NBA to act fools. Setting out game, yada, yada, yada. But in the NFL, not one player moves the needle like that. I mean, at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes could retire today, and it's not going to move the needle. Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, just retired. It's not going to hurt the NFL one bit. It's really not. It's going to hurt the team he played for. It might hurt them locally a little, but overall as a league, not going to miss a beat. This guy came in and it was like, boom, the whole league got a douche. And came out the other side, went through a portal, and came out unbelievably viable all of a sudden. I mean, this guy's been unbelievable for business. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Should Messi go to said hotel? Or should he double middle finger stone cold stun these hotel workers? You tell me. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.